Hello and welcome back to Calamity Craft. So, as you can see behind me and from the time lapse, I built a little pond back here. I was just kind of on the other day. Didn't really feel like recording much, but I turned on the replay mod just to get what I was doing, and I built this little pond back here. Milk had blocked off an area originally for a path, and I stole it and did some terraforming and put a pond in. He's completely fine with it. He likes it. Thank you, Milk, for not getting mad. But either way, it's a little pond. I gathered some frogs. You can come over here really quick. You see we got Hippity, Hoppity, Jumpy, Froggy, and Steve. All over here. They're on a fence post for now because they will kind of just wander off, and I don't want to lose them because it took me a while to get the variants. The orange one's easy to get because of the temperature of the biome that we're in, but the other ones I had to go to the ice area that's just past this forest over here, and then the jungle, which is quite far on the other side. So over here, Milk gave an idea to probably put another pond over here. I was thinking about actually connecting the two back here, so hopefully that the frogs would just stay in that back area. And so I'm probably gonna bring this down, put it in another pond, and then bring this part over. So for this episode today, we are gonna be doing some more town upgrades. We're basically going to be finishing up the town. So if we look over here, what we're going to do is we're going to add a path in right here. We're going to go around and we are going to add a bunch of spruce-esque trees, kind of like that are down on that island down there. Stuff like, wait a minute. I didn't put mushrooms on that island. Okay, guys, I'm getting sidetracked. Why are there mushrooms on my island? I haven't had anything missing. There's also a torch there. That torch shouldn't be there. I haven't had anything go missing, so it's not like I'm missing anything. There's just mushrooms. Well, is there anything underneath them? No. This one? No. See, part of me just wonders if this is because I sent Milk on a goose chase. Oh wait, no, that's just from there. Okay. Like, I sent him on a little goose chase a while ago on accident with some roses. So part of me is wondering if it just because it's like, oh, haha, goose chase, but I wasn't missing anything. Well, I'm just gonna check the rest of these really quick just in case, but I guess they're just here. Is there any more of them? No? Okay, well that was weird. I got a little distracted there. What was I talking about? Oh, I wanted to put more of these like spruce trees around in the village because the next thing that we're gonna be doing is a pretty big project in the spruce forest. So if we just fly up on top of the hotel really quick, we can get a better view. So I want to add a bunch of spruce trees into the village here to kind of tie it into the spruce forest that's back over there, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to turn it into a bit more of a mystical kind of forest. We're going back to my roots. We're going back to the big forest trees and the mushrooms and all the weird stuff. I want it to be magical. I want it to be cool. And it's gonna be really, really cool. I'm actually really excited for this. So after going ahead and we're going to go ahead and detail stuff, and then I'll walk you through it. But we're going to end up going through this forest. We're going to take down all the trees and going to terraform the land, build a big custom forest, as well as make a clearing kind of in the middle where we're going to have some structures, probably like a big pond in the middle. I want to have axolotls. I want probably some kind of abandoned structures in the forest off of the beaten path. So I'm thinking of having one path come through here into the forest, and then I've seen Milk have he has a path kind of planned out for right here. So there'll probably be another path going in, and they'll meet up in the middle. And then, so the goal is when you look into the forest, you can't see in, but when you walk in, you can see there's this big clearing. There's going to be axolotls. There's going to be giant mushrooms, a lot of mystical elements, and it's going to look like, oh, it's kind of magical. It's different. It's cool. And I'm really excited for this project that we're going to be taking on soon. But for now, that'll come probably actually next. I'm going to go ahead and shave all these trees just to get materials for it, but for now we're gonna work on finishing up the town, and then we will go ahead and start on that project in probably the next episode, unless I get distracted by something else. But I want to work on this soon, and it's gonna take a while. There'll probably be another big project. This town took a while, and it was really cool, and I'm so proud of this thing. I'm so proud of this, and it took a while, but now we got a new one, and we're gonna make sure that it flows together really nicely, and I'm really, really excited for this. So, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the final pathing that I'm missing. I'm gonna add some trees, and I will be back.
Coco.
Hi, Milk. Welcome to my hotel.
I love this build.
Is it? I forgot to put books in those shelves.
That's alright. That's alright.
I meant to do that.
The books aren't the important part.
No.
We got some beautiful fish. You didn't take that wool block out?
I forgot. I was gonna do it when when we met up to talk about Squishy. Yeah.
Speaking of.
Speaking of Squishy.
I have him.
My boy.
Right here in my hand.
My boy.
And he made this wonderful home for his family, and I think it's time that I give him back.
Thank you, Milk. Squishy's finally gonna be reunited. Did you hear that, guys? Squishy's coming home. Okay, let me get in there. Let me put Squishy back.
I'm gonna watch.
Gotta take the back entrance, don't worry about it. Gonna go all the way around. Well, if I can, parkour. There we go. I also need to get that wool out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready, Squishy? Ah! No. Okay, guys, I get it. You want Squishy back. Leave me alone.
Oh, the concrete's in there.
Is it in there? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's in the left corner.
Oh, no. Okay. It's fine. I got this. I got it.
Oh.
And now, be free, Squishy.
Did you put him in there?
Yep, he's in. He is free.
Oh, man. They really like it over here in the corner.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
I put that corner in there and immediately they all just went over there. He's in there. There's 4 pufferfish now. I left the wool.
At last.
They're all reunited. I like how they look when they're like half puffed. They have like a really funny face. You see them when they're like just little bitty. Get
They're
close
so
to them.
cute.
Look at them. Oh! They're lovely. That wool's just gonna sit there now until it despawns.
Well, it's still in the corner, but this time it'll vanish at some point.
Yeah, it's all finished. I did realize. Oh, I didn't fix that. That's fine. That
Oh yeah.
one thing I didn't realize is I put glowstone in there. That sea lanterns exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
Oh, that's okay.
I would have definitely put sea lanterns there instead of glowstone. And ironically, I did end up getting 2 sea lanterns, and I just put them at the tops of these bubble evaders.
May I book a night?
You want to book a night? Sure. Yeah. Would you like room 1 or room 2? Oh, okay.
Okay, good night.
Good night. I think, I don't know. I actually don't know which one is more on brand for you.
Hello,
Hello, sir.
That was a good stay. Thank you.
Yes. I don't know which color is more on brand for you now. You used to be like all green, and now you're all blue.
Oh, but neither of these colors are my green or my blue.
No, the blue isn't really your color, but you had like lime green for a while.
I did.
It's like old perfect milk.
It's old perfect milk.
It is. Welcome to the rooftop bar.
I do like this.
Can I get you anything to drink?
Oh, do you have? Okay, I don't want anything to drink, but do you have spruce wood on you by chance?
I have spider eye.
All right, I'll trade you for white wool.
Okay, thank you for that deal. No, I don't have any. I don't have any spruce.
Have that back. It's on the house.
I don't have any spruce wood.
Okay, hold on.
But I like the. I don't think I mentioned this earlier though. But I like the oak on the top there is supposed to like represent string lights. I tried to do it with chains, but chains don't connect to a lantern when they're going horizontally. So I couldn't make it work, so I ended up just going with fences, but I think it still gets a nice it gets the effect across.
Yeah, I like it. And even if it's like, at first I didn't think they were lights or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They also just look like they could be just lattice or whatever.
Yeah, that also. It kind of looks a little bit more like that, but original idea was, oh, I'm going to make it like string lights. And then I just couldn't get it to work. Still.
All right. I have an idea.
Yes, what is your idea?
Come over onto this side of the counter. Oh, shucks.
It's a lantern in the way.
Hmm.
You can get rid of it if you need to.
Oh, but I don't want to do that. Just putting this up here. You could have that to make it look more of like a bar if you wanted to.
It does look a little bit more bar-esque.
Looks more bar-y.
Yeah, it does look like more like a bar. And to be real, it's not like there's much behind it. It's just kind of a cliff.
Yeah.
So it's in a good
Oh, there she goes.
it's in a good spot for it. Just fell right off the edge there. It's okay. I know how to get back up. Actually, these elevators are really simple, but I really like them.
Yeah, I hardly use them, and I should.
They're
Do you like that,
they're
though?
Nice. I do. I think
nice.
I'll put another lantern on the other side.
Even it out.
Yeah, but otherwise, I do like it.
Cool, cool. I was watching your video, and I saw you talking about this, and I was like, oh, you know what would make that look more of like a bar? And I thought of that.
Background. Dang, do I need to get another pillager to put up here?
There, you can have those as a gift.
Thank you. Like, do I
No more angry Jerrys.
Wait, do I need another Jerry? I don't think he'll sit here pretty nicely like Jerry does.
Yeah. Jerry's angry, but he's loyal.
He is. He's loyal to the brand.
All right. You've got
Thank
squishy,
you. Thank you for squishy milk. I appreciate it.
Squishy milk.
No.
Yuck.
No. Ew.
Sounds weird.
It was supposed to
Sounds
be a
spoiled.
comma. A comma in between. Hello, welcome back. So, as you can see, I've added in the path, and there are a bunch of new trees kind of scattered around, as well as some more plants in, so a lot of long grass. We got these like tall flower bush areas. Over here we got some peonies, over here some roses. You can see there's some more trees throughout. A little trick with spruce trees is you want them to be kind of thicker at the bottom, so if you're making these really itty bitty ones, it's good to do like a mud wall and then the fences up, and then you can kind of put like little gaps in between the fences to make it look like the trunk going through. So there's another one over there, one here, and then I also took the time to trade out all of the birch trees that were in this little forest over here. So we just fly up here really quick. Whoosh. You can see that it's all now spruce to tie into the town with the spruce trees, and eventually, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, we're going to take down all of this forest here and as well as the spruce and make our own custom spruce forest, which is going to look really good, and it's going to tie into the town very nicely and go all the way across. Same idea. It finally is tying in the island to the town, making it all feel a little bit more cohesive, and I'm really liking how it's looking. And once we get this forest started, it's gonna look a lot more cohesive throughout as well. So, as you saw from the clip before this, we got back Squishy, finally. Milk was very kind to bring him back to me. And so he is now inside here, hanging out. He's one of the little pufferfish guys. I don't know which one. I can't really tell. We're just gonna say, here he is. Hi, Squishy. How are you? So they're all back, all together, all four of them. And Milk and I just walked around really quick. We made this. I didn't include this in the footage because I wasn't actually recording. Little bell for service. Just a little ding. I wanted to turn this into like a little redstone thing so we can just put the bell here, but I don't really know how to do it, so I need to figure that out. I just need to figure it out. But what we are going to do next, we're not done yet. Okay then. Well, I'm going to have to deal with that in a second. But what we're going to do next, for the last part of this, Milk gave me the idea of turning this spot right here into a lookout. So, you can look out over the town to the ocean where you can see like the boat, the lighthouse, apparently these pillagers on top of the grocery store. You'll kind of see all the roofs of everything. And so we're gonna go ahead, put in a cliff edge here behind these buildings, kind of tie it in with the sewer, kind of make it blend in a little bit more, because let's be real, this does not blend in at all. This is just sitting here. It's like, what's going on? So we're gonna blend that in, make a cliff edge here, and then have a nice just fencing area around here. Maybe just use a wall, and I might have Milk come in later and add one of his fancy walls below it. We'll see. But for now, it's gonna be just a cliff edge, and if I change my mind, I change my mind. We'll see. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and cut to one last time lapse. Last one. I know there's a lot this episode. Thanks for your patience. But yes, one last time lapse, and I will be back. Woo! Alright, welcome back. So, it has been completed, and I've done a couple of other things not on camera as well that we're gonna have to walk through. So, if we walk this way, for one, this was not part of the time lapse. What's this thing here? This is weird. Well, if we walk around, one, you can see the new lookout area, as well as a map of actually pretty much everything we've built so far. So, down here you can see the boat, the island, and then the whole town here, as well as our houses, the big stone area over there that will eventually be Milk's Cathedral. We have this big structure up in the top left that is actually a bridge that Milk is currently working on, so I don't know when that will be out. Sorry if I'm spoiling it, Milk, but he's been working on that, and I've seen a little bit of the design. It's really cool. Definitely check that out when he's finished with it. Got Izzy's house, Justin's things over there, his redstone stuff. Can see pretty much everything. We might have to expand this a little bit for when Zach does get his island over in that corner over there eventually done, because I'm gonna wanna, I want to include it. I want to include everybody on the map, so it might have to expand a tad, or maybe this one will be here and we'll make a bigger one somewhere else. I don't know yet, but for now, this is what we got. You can see his little platform that he's gathering all his materials on over there. But, as we can see, the lookout is completed. So we can take a nice little seat at this bench and look down at the town, into the ocean area, and just enjoy the nice view. You can see the boat, the lighthouse, and pretty much all of the roofs of every building, which is quite nice. So got a nice little rose area here along with some poppies. I kind of went for the red theme here. You can see by the poppies over here, poppies there. Roses, the path goes back up and connects into here. I tried to make it look like it blended in a little bit like how Milk did the path over here. So we just run over here really quick. You can see how he blended it in. So I tried to do the same thing on that side. I don't know why there's a torch there. I tried to get rid of all the torches. I'm gonna have to change that out. But if we walk back down here, so obviously we took a look at this. If we just go down and onto the bridge, you can see that I did indeed turn the whole thing into a cliffside, which I think fits pretty nicely. It's very broken looking, and there's a lot of like indents, but I like it. I kind of like the style where it's a little run-down-ish looking. This is how I like cliffs to be really detailed like that. I think it's cool. And then it also very nicely flows the sewer into it. Beforehand, it kind of stood out on its own, but now it feels like there's an actual entrance and a cliffside, and I'm pretty happy with how that looks. But if we just walk on this way, I don't believe I've shown this yet. And if I did, sorry guys, you're seeing it again. But I know I haven't shown, but I got a bunch of fish for the pond. And this has an opening now. And I built another pond. Kind of just to link the two together. I was hoping that if I took the frogs here off of the fence posts, they would just stay in this general spot because, oh, there's water on both sides. I don't want to leave, yada yada. No, they still just kind of wander off, so I have to think of something else, maybe fence them in, but they'll still probably just jump right over, so they're kind of just stuck here for now. But again, there's more fish on this side. They tend to huddle together, so I guess they're huddling over here right now. Got a bunch of them kind of named by their names, and then there's Nemo. So they're all right there. I've made this look a little bit more cliffy as well and connected this over so there's no longer a gap in between. And eventually it will be a path put in here. Probably another staircase like the one Milk built here, maybe? I don't know. I have to talk to Milk about it. I'll probably let him handle it as I built the ponds here. And if we walk over, I finally did it. Guys, I did it. Gonna be so proud of me. I didn't just leave it empty. If you know what I'm talking about, you know, you've been here for a while. This building down here is completed. I did it. I finally decorated it. Look, there's blue flowers. I did it. It's decorated. Ah, I'm kidding. I've done the inside. I've done the interior. Looky here, we got a nice little restaurant. Kind of like a fish restaurant, because, you know, we're on a dock. It makes sense. So we got a nice little view of the boat and the lighthouse. I really like this view. This is really nice. We got a bunch of paintings on the walls. We have a door that goes to a quote-unquote kitchen. It's blocked off. There's nothing behind it. You gotta love the secret trick. And we got a nice little lectern here with the wait list up front for a waiter to, or a hostess or a host to take your name and give you a seat. So it's all finally completed. It isn't very hard. It was just needed to be done. And this is a no wind charge zone, otherwise falling through the floor. But yeah, finally completed. I added some stairs on the inside to detail the ceiling a little bit. And I'm glad to finally get this place done and not just keep staring at an empty building whenever I walk by. It feels a little bit more lively. It's nice. But I believe that is all of the details that I have added. And hello, Jerry. I did go ahead and light up this forest on the side over here a bit. I'm trying to keep mobs from spawning. I've been putting a lot of those torches under moss carpets. I missed a spot right there. Just to... What are you doing here? Can't you see that I'm trying to talk here? How rude. Alright. But I do think that is going to wrap up the town. Finally done. At least all the main details and builds are done for now. Maybe I'll come back to it in the future, but for now I have a different project I would like to work on. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this part of the build. I'm extremely proud of all the work that has been put into this place. I think it feels very lively. It feels very detailed, and at some point I do think I'm gonna put a bunch of like armor stand people around so it does feel a little bit more alive, because like yeah, there's a few like in the store over there, and then like people sitting at the docks, as well as Jerry and Max in these two stores here. But it would be nice to have like characters walking on by, somebody looking into that door trying to figure out what's going on, or a character sitting on the bridge, or just add some life to the town. So I will probably do that at some point. and we'll just come back and it'll probably be there. I don't know if I'll do that on camera or not, but we'll see. But for now, that's gonna be the town completed. Next project, we're taking on the forest. Building some games. We got plenty to do still, plenty of things to do. I just said that. I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, follow me on Twitch and Instagram. I'm gonna start posting shorts onto Instagram, most likely. I'm gonna try to. Maybe you'll see a photo of my bunnies. You know, there's fun stuff. There's things to do. I want to stream eventually. I'm working on it. I'm trying to find time. It'll happen. Things will happen. Things are in the works. Stick around. You're gonna want to be here. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye!